So when it comes to functions, we end up choosing the input and the output. But it's really just a relationship between two different things. And so if we want to, we can switch that input and output. And that's what we call the inverse of a function. So let's say that we have a function where C is the cost of B Batman figures. Okay, and let's say that their relationship is as follows. So the cost is equal to 30 times the number of Batman action figures plus like a $1,000 startup cost, let's say. So what if instead we have a budget? So we want to input the cost, and then that will output or tell us how many Batman action figures we can make. Well, if that's the case, what we're going to want to do is rewrite our cost as an input or just a variable, and then we're going to rewrite our Batman action figures as the function B of C. And then everything else will remain the same. So at this point, we didn't really change anything except the notation. However, now the function inputs a cost and outputs action figures, and so we should write it where B of C is equal to something in terms of C in function notation. So we'll use a little bit of algebra and get it in that form. So we get that the number of Batman action figures is just equal to the cost minus 1,000 divided by 30. So by doing this, we haven't changed our variables, we've just changed the focus. Instead of inputting the number of action figures we're making and figuring out how much it costs, we can choose to spend a certain amount of money or have a certain budget, plug in that budget, and then we'll know how many Batman action figures we can produce.